Hi everyone, this is Marianne and welcome to my channel. It's been a hot minute since I last uploaded a what's in my bag video, although I know I have decluttered my bag after I got back from Malaysia last June, but I am pretty sure that was the last time I decluttered this bag, so it's about time I did that. As you can see, there is trash in here, so let me begin from the back of the bag and move forward. Here is a telescoping back scratcher with a clip that looks like a pen. Here is a bunch of business cards that I keep forgetting to give out, and old face masks that I need to throw out. More business cards, another old face mask, a crumpled tissue that needs to go into the trash, and that's the last of the stuff in that pocket. In the main compartment of the bag, in the laptop section, I have this folder which should contain some pending paperwork, but the papers are out here. I always have some letter envelopes in my bag just in case, and a list of my old books that I turned over to my friend to sell at his bookshop, a printout of an old plane ticket that needs to be shredded, more documents. Some of them need to go into the folder, but some of them need to be shredded, and this affidavit of loss that I need to file with a bank. And back in the bag, I have my laptop pouch with my laptop inside. Say hello to Bob, my 13-inch MacBook Pro. Inside the side pocket of the laptop pouch, I have an extra iPhone cable, my passport, another USB-C cable. This is for my Kindle, and an original Apple dongle. I also bring this Sanho Hyperdrive with me together with my laptop all the time because this is the only hub that I have that has a card reader, which comes in very handy whenever I need to take video clips from my dash cam. I have a video about this on my channel, which I will link down below. And that's all that's in the laptop pouch. And now comes all of the old receipts from the bottom of that laptop section. Face mask, more receipts, more receipts, more receipts, and this folding stand for gadgets, which I use for my Kindle, and more receipts. I also have here a pair of arm covers, which I wear whenever I am driving. The listing says it can protect from UV rays, but I'm not really sure if that's true. But any covering is better than nothing, I think. I can just buy another pair and layer it with this one. I have my Kindle here, just like always, but I have reverted to my original hard case with flip cover. I have a couple of reasons for the switch, but one of them is that I did miss this cover a lot. By the way, I am looking forward to reading this noir novel that I heard about online. Next, I have this very handy quadrupod that I use with my phone, my MacBook cable and charger, which was passed on to me so generously by my good friend Ronald, my Midori Traveler's Notebook that I have been using as a wallet. Video about this will be linked down below. It's the old version from the original Midori brand. And more receipts. Next, I have this pouch that I just have some loose change and paper currency in. More receipts. And this power bank, which is 10,000 milliamperes, which is just about the limit for power banks in carry-on luggage for flights. And of course, this cable for my iPhone and more receipts. And then I also have this snap envelope that I carry some papers in, plus this extra charger for my Apple Watch. Now this cable came with a USB-C plug, but I also have this USB-A adapter because in some power banks, like in this one here, the USB-C is only for power input, not power output. So this adapter comes in handy, and I keep it attached to the cable all the time. Next, I have this eyeglass case, which has my eyeglasses that I use for driving, and a cleaning cloth. This cloth is so good. One of them came with my eyeglasses, but my optician gave me several more extra for free. I still have this box of motion sickness patches. This is actually my second box, and they always come from my cousin Josephine. They're super helpful and a lifesaver, both the patches and my cousin Josephine. I have a video about this on my channel, which I will link down below. But inside the box, these are sealed pouches, and each sealed pouch has 2 patches. This is just a travel-sized cologne from my Aunt Mita, an old tissue, more receipts, and this survival bracelet that my niece Cheska made for me so many years ago. Now, I use the survival bracelet to display my medical or emergency tag. I have one attached to my watch. My brother is the emergency contact here, and I have another tag, same medical information, but Jawad is the emergency contact person on this other one. And this used to be on the survival bracelet, but ever since I gained weight, the survival bracelet got too small for my wrist, so I transferred the medical tag here because this one is adjustable. And here is an emergency door lock, super handy when using public restrooms which have sketchy doorknobs. And here is my tracker for my bag. I have a video about 3 different trackers on my channel, which I will link down below as well. Trash, receipt, trash, and I think this came off from my old iPhone case. It's now trash, and more trash. And here are even more receipts, but I think there's also trash in there. More receipts from this pocket, and on the other pocket I have my AC gel powder. Video about this will be in the description box. The tags that came with the bag are here, and also more receipts. Okay, now we go to the side pockets. On this side is a spray bottle of disinfectant, and in the zippered pocket, I have a braided bracelet that Jawad gave me years ago, plus this other bracelet that I asked my friend Alan to buy on my behalf on an island that he lives in. This is made from the vertebrae of a dead snake. This ID number for my disability registration has already expired. I have already been given a new one, and it's here on this card. I also have these leather straps for my Apple Watch, and the original silicone straps that my watch came in the starlight color. And here's a pen sent to me by Hult Colleges in Singapore. My original Apple Watch straps are dirty now. I don't know why, but I will need to wash these. And now moving to the other side, in the pocket I have this Nivea soft lotion, this bottle of sunscreen, essential oil that was given to me by Jawad, but I have not unsealed it yet, and my favorite lip balm. Now these are my favorite lozenges, Fisherman's Friend, and one of them needs to be thrown out, but the other pack is still good even though the packaging looks crappy, so I will just transfer the lozenges into a Ziploc bag that I got from Daiso many years ago, and I decided to just double bag it just to be sure that the lozenges won't pop out. And finally, a nail cutter. In the zippered pocket, I have all the earbuds. This black one, Apple AirPods synced to my phone, a fake pair labeled JBL, and these ones that are not truly wireless, but they're Bluetooth, but the battery life is so good. These AirPods with a Totoro case are linked to my laptop Bob, and just a pair of loop dupes in their own carrying case. One of them even has that optional ring that of course has no function. So I will just take that off. And on the front, I just have a metal keychain from my university, a charm that lights up from Jawad, and my personal alarm that I can easily yank away when needed. They're all on this D-ring that I had sewn to the front of the bag. And of course, my disability pin. On the other D-ring, I have this whistle, which I have had for decades. It has a sound that can be heard a mile away, and this is a monkey fist for self-defense. Both of these are on the D-ring, but the D-ring has a spring opening that allows me to take out the monkey fist as needed, and the whistle can be pulled out from the carabiner or pulled away from the carabiner. And that's all that's in the bag. Now, the bag itself has been holding up really well. It's just a little dirty, as you can see, but none of the zippers have broken and no stitches had fallen apart. And there are no tears in here whatsoever. And as for that back pocket that can also be used as a pass-through for luggage, I realized that I never needed it to function for that because whenever I travel, I place this bag inside a slightly bigger bag, which is the Kipling tote, and use that configuration as my personal items bag because I also need to bring a few other things on my personal items whenever I travel, which no longer fit in this bag. So that bag-in-a-bag solution works for me whenever I travel to Metro Manila or a different country, which by the way is not often. It's not often at all. I do like this bag a lot. It's not so wide that it's sticking out too far from my body, but it also carries everything that I need on a daily basis as I live the life of a kind of a digital nomad. Well, I mostly work from home, but every time I need to be away from home for any number of days, I can still continue working without any disruptions, thanks to modern technology. So that's why I carry around a lot of stuff. Now, I won't place everything back into the bag. I will just put things away and, of course, either file or shred these receipts because I need to repair this bag organizer that I made on camera a while ago. Video will be linked down below. And I also need to finalize one small compartment and put the finishing touches on this, but that will be for another video. For now, that has been what's in my bag. Thanks for watching. Bye.